Here's a quick video where we're using a little massage ball, spiky ball, whatever you want to call it. You could easily just use a tennis ball for this, or something that's rubberized. And this is to release a trigger point in the Levator Scap muscle, which is commonly where a lot of people really get some nasty neck tension, and that provides headaches because it drives right up into the neck region. Very, very painful. And we'll see this quite a lot with people who have poor scapular control after doing chin-ups and lat pull-downs and even rowing movements. They just stiffen up, right through these rhomboids, and it really drives headaches right up through that Levator Scap. So this is a simple technique to just basically drive out that trigger point, and then you follow it up with the stretch, which I'll show you in a second. And basically you just try and you wedge the ball right up into the door frame here. You'll have to get into a lunge stance, so you can't quite see Nathan's legs there, but imagine if you can see his other leg, that's how he is. And you're trying to get this positioned right next to the neck there, and the trigger point will be close to it, because there'll be another one that's further away, but we're not really aiming for that one. We're trying to get this one close to the neck. And once you release the trigger point first, then you can follow up with the stretch that will come after that, alright, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so the stretch that follows up after that is where you use the door frame. You put your arm up against it, and then you get your hand and you pull your head towards your armpit, I suppose. A bit like, they sort of say smelling your armpit. So see, his hand is trying to pull his head across and sort of across and down, alright? And his arm is up against the wall there. That's how you follow that stretch up to stretch that trigger point after you've just released it with the rubber ball. Alright, so I'll get him to show you again. So place your hand up against the wall, the door frame, your hand will grab the top of your head, and then you see how he looks towards his armpit, and then he gently just pulls that down. That's where he's going to stretch through there, through that trigger point, right through there. If I just draw it, there it is. Alright, and that trigger point with the spiky ball is around about there, and the muscle sort of runs through here. So you're trying to sort of really release that, and just the stretch on its own isn't going to correct anything. There's going to be a lot of exercises you're going to need to do to improve your scapular control, your thoracic function, and the imbalances most likely through serratus, anterior and lower traps, but you will never be able to develop the strength in there if you don't release this first. Alright, so there's plenty of videos, there's articles, there's heaps of stuff, there's the reports we have on how to do all of this together, but this video is just to show you specifically on how to release that. But understand, be perfectly clear that if you can't just because you pop the trigger point, stretch it, you're not done. You're only halfway. You're not even halfway, because without doing this, this will come back. I'll guarantee you that. All right. So I hope you follow. If you have any questions, just go to our website, send me an email, and I can help you out a bit. But there's plenty of stuff that'll show you exactly what to do to follow up. All right. So I hope this helps you out, and we'll see you on one of our next videos.